No, you don't need the. I'm doing this my way.
He a legend, he a legend, he a legend. He a legend, he a legend, he a legend. He a legend. Welcome to the league, to the league, to the league, to the league, to the league of items. Welcome to the league, to the league, to the league, to the league, to the league of items.
What's up, everybody? It's Pikel with a League of Items, and this will be a shorter video, I think, today. I'm a little tired, but let's review what happened yesterday. So, on January 21st, in the LPL, we had Ultra Prime beat LGD, and apparently LGD looked horrible. RNG beat Anyone's Legends. I think Anyone's Legends took a game. Weibo played Thunder Talk and I'm pretty sure that Weibo won. Yeah, they beat Thunder Talk, but they actually did lose the second game, and they almost lost the third game, which would have been Thunder Talk's first match win, and it was their first game win, so, you know, a little unexpected. Kwangdong Freaks against Live Sandbox. Kwangdong won. And then in the KT Nongshim match, I had KT. They lost. But I thought that the talent was a lot closer than what most people did, so I wanted to have exposure to KT just in case they did manage to pull off the upset, because that's where you get an opportunity to take like a solo first or something like that. In the LEC, I picked XL for an upset over Misfits. That lost. Fnatic beat Astralis. G2 beat SK. Vitality picked up their first win, beating BDS. And Mad lost to Rogue. I was on Rogue. Then in the LCS, which is still going on right now, CLG beat Dignitas, which I had. 100 Thieves beat C9, which I had. And right now the Team Liquid Immortals game is on. I'm not sure what they're doing tomorrow for the games. Supposedly there's only 2 games being played tomorrow. Or the matches for tomorrow would be the quarterfinals, but I'm not gonna wait for the video until we know exactly what the matchups are going to be, because I don't want to. So let's just go into the LPL. So in the LPL, we have LNG against World Elite. World Elite has a new player coming in at 80 carry. So it's Ale, Tarzan, Duembi, Light, and Lumao against Bubu, View, Shanks, Shing, and Kadaya. So this should be a relatively easy match for LNG. I don't have any interest in World Elite until they have Beishuan back, assuming they will get him back at some point. So I'll be on LNG there. It's obviously a huge line. FPX against JDG. People in Discord are already talking about this as the opportunity for FPX to fall on their face. About a week ago, I was saying I want to be anti-FPX until they drop a match, because they will lose to some middle table team, because I just think that's where they belong. I could be wrong, but I don't have a lot of faith in FPX yet, and maybe these players are better than I'm giving them credit for. So Xiaolahu, Beishuan, Gory, LWX, and Hong against 369, Kanavi, Yagao, Hope, and Missing. Just based off of what I've seen in some of the other leagues, I think that Kanavi is going to be in a good spot in the jungle from a champion pool perspective. So I do like the matchup for Kanavi against Beishuan. Yagao can compete with somebody like Gory. Hope and Missing, I think, had a good match. Had a good previous match. JDG beat someone recently. JDG beat LGD. So, I mean, it's obviously not a big one. It's just LGD. But still, this is a spot that I would look for an upset. So I want to play them on DraftKings. This is going to be a good DraftKings match in general. So this is one that you can get exposure to both sides. Feel good about it. Not projecting a 2-0 there. And then this is another interesting one for me. OMG obviously misplayed in Game 2 the other day against BLG. I think that BLG and EDG are similar in terms of talent. So I do think that OMG has a chance to upset EDG. But it's a tough matchup. Obviously, I think that they probably do have an advantage in mid lane from a stylistic perspective, as long as they don't put Cream back onto Corki and Victor, which might just be like their game plan right now, which is unfortunate because I just wish they would be more aggressive and like attacking the known mid laners that are going to be in most people's champion pools, because that's how you kind of unlock Cream. But I don't know, it's easy to see how you think there are outs there, but in reality, you know, how often does OMG beat EDG? It's not very often, unfortunately, but I think that they will be able to pick up a game off of them, so I would say +1.5 maps is fine. Let's go to the LCK. Dom1 against Bro. Somebody was saying, so one of the casters was saying that they were very pleasantly surprised with Bro so far, but I'm not going to pick against Dom1. And then we have Gen G against Hanwha Life, so it's another one where you're just not going to pick against Gen G. Back into the LEC, we have SK against XL. That's definitely a spot that I'm going to be on XL. I just like their players better. Let me make sure I have the... Yeah. Definitely prefer XL there. Mad Lions against Astralis. I'm always down to go against Mad Lions, but I think this is when you have to kind of support them, obviously, and want to get exposure to them. Astralis gives up a lot of kills. Rogue against BDS. Odoam, they had a good game today. Rogue had a lot of kills. I think they ended up being the stack to take down tournaments. So people are going to go after that again. I don't blame you. I don't think that BDS is a match for Rogue. Obviously, since they're best of ones, anything can happen, but I'm not projecting that upset. Fnatic against Misfits. Fnatic played Astralis today and had a lot of kills as well. Fnatic against Misfits. Do I think Misfits can beat Fnatic? I kind of do. That's a question mark for me. I want to bet Misfits. I might just, be tricking myself. And then Vitality against G2. We have Alphari against Broken Blade. So a pretty good matchup. Selfmade against... Did this happen in week 1? Did that match happen in week 1? No. Right? They played Mad. Spring season. Vitality lost to XL, Fnatic, and Mad. Mad. So Broken Blade against Alphari is pretty close. Selfmade against Yonkos, I prefer Selfmade. Perks against Caps is pretty close. I don't think anybody's very happy with how either of those two are playing right now. Carzzy and Labrov against Flocked and Targamas. I'm definitely going to be on Vitality side. I think that the perception of G2 might keep it is probably why the reason the line is relatively close, but I'll take Vitality every day. That's about it. So yeah, like I said, this wasn't going to be a long video. I am tired. But hopefully tomorrow I have some time to make an eSports Center video. My throat's been hurting me a little bit, but we will try. So that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.